Hey everyone, it's Dee here. I wanted to come on and do the full moon, right? The full moon is coming on Monday, September 24th, and it's a full moon in Aries. So we're going to do some tarot today for that. But before I start, I just want to make a big announcement. I offered this to the followers in the Facebook group, but I thought that I should come on here and offer you guys the same deal just because, there's people that follow me on YouTube that don't follow me on Facebook. So just wanted to let you know I put together a membership package where you're actually going to get me 8 times a month live. 4 are going to be live Reiki healing sessions, which we're going to be on a Zoom, which is a virtual meeting. So I'm actually going to be able to see you and talk to you, answer questions after the session and stuff like that, as well as once a week I'm going to do a tarot group reading where, I pull tarot cards like I do on Facebook, where I pull tarot cards for you guys, whoever's there. Again, that's going to be through Zoom as well, so I get to talk to you while we're doing those readings. So I want to be more interactive with you guys. A lot of you are leaving me comments. I appreciate all of them. I read all of them, and I really want to get to know you guys better. So I'm trying to build a community, a spiritual community of healing and just love and helping each other. So if you're interested in that, I'm offering it to you guys right now for $22 a month for the life of the membership. I originally said $22 for the first month, $37 for the rest. But if you're willing to sign up before Monday, which is the 24th, the full moon, you can get $22 for the life of the membership. I'm not sure if I'm going to offer it again. I do not know. We'll see how many people sign up. I already have a bunch of people signed up. So, I'm reaching a max of something in my head. If I reach that, then the price is going to go up. So you want to make sure you get in before that at $22 a month. Okay. Yeah. And you also get 40% off of my services. You get live recordings of all the Reiki. If you can't make it, that's okay. It's going to be Mondays live, 8:30 p.m. Okay. And there's a private Facebook group for that as well. All right, so let's get to it. So the energy that I feel for this full moon coming in is it's in Aries, right? And Aries is like a fire energy. And I really feel like it's time to take charge of your life. I feel like we've been fiddling around and being like, yeah, we know what we need to change. Yeah, okay, we know what we need to change, but we never really make it. And we never really kind of push all the way through. And I feel with this full moon coming up, it's time to make those changes. I do feel as though the energy right now could be very confusing. A lot of emotion coming up. A lot of, anger, just uncomfortableness, like just basically kind of maybe crawling out of your skin a little bit, right? Trying to like figure things out, trying to know what those changes are, that type of stuff. So that's the energy that I'm feeling overall. But we're going to get into each sign. I'm going to let Spirit choose the signs. I'm going to see which ones I'm drawn to. I'm not going to go in order, so please just be patient. I will timestamp these readings, so you'll know where to go and how much time in order to get your reading for your sign, okay? Please comment below. Why don't I do this? Anybody that comments, I'm going to pick one winner to give a free membership to. Okay, so go ahead and comment below on this video if you're interested in winning a free membership. But if you do sign up and you end up winning, we'll just refund your money and basically, so don't let it stop you from signing up to get that $22 for the life of the membership deal. All right, I saw Sagittarius first, so let's go with Sagittarius. So what does this full moon have in store for Sagittarius? What message? What can they take charge of? What changes can they make? Okay, so you got the Page of Pentacles, you've got the Seven of Swords, and you've got the Eight of Cups. Okay, so to me, this is about basically loving yourself. Giving yourself the opportunity to grow, giving yourself the opportunity to be happy. The Seven of Swords is telling me there's some shadiness going on. There's doubt. There's, I'm getting the word neglect. Okay. And I'm not seeing that this is your energy. I'm seeing it's somebody around you is giving that type of energy around, to you. And with the Eight of Cups, it's time to walk away from that. It's time to walk away from fear. It's time because I'm getting a lot of you are stuck, but you won't walk away because you're afraid. You're afraid of the unknown. I'm also getting Stockholm Syndrome, trauma bonding. So basically you're afraid of what's going to happen to the other person as well. You're going to hurt them. They're a good person, making up all these excuses, but they're not really excuses, because it's what the damage that's been done here has made you feel this way. So start to put yourself first in front of everybody else, okay? And you're not being selfish. You're just taking care of you. You come first, okay? I'm not sure that you've learned that in the past. That's what that membership, like with the healing and stuff, we're definitely going to learn that. You come first, all right? It doesn't mean you're selfish. It doesn't mean you're a bitch. It doesn't mean any of that stuff. It's just that you are prioritizing you. Okay. So all that guilt, all that shame, all that neglect, all the doubt and the fear needs to go away. You need to walk away. Okay. You need to walk away from all of that, because the situation you're in is giving you all of that stuff. That's maybe what you don't understand. That's not really you. It's a situation that you're in. Okay. So take this full moon energy and really run with that, okay? All right, let's see. The next sign, I'm seeing Scorpio, so let's see. What message do we have for sign of Scorpio for the full moon? I'm getting like a strong backbone. Ooh, I want that card. There we go. That card. You guys don't really see how I deal the cards out in my other video, so it's funny. Sometimes it's all different every single time. But I also want this card. There we go. All right, so I said strong backbone, right? So you've got the Knight of Swords. So you're taking action. You're kind of trying to get that to focus. There we go. You're taking action. Two of Pentacles, a lot's on your plate, and then you've got the Fool card. Okay? Along with the Fool card, the King of Wands popped out. So I feel as though you're finally getting what you want. You're finally to the point of where you're like, holy crap, this is really working. And it's a journey for you. And I feel like you're really appreciating and loving every single part of this journey. The only thing I'm going to say is to let go of any fear or guilt associated with this. Okay. You're balancing, you're doing you, you're trying to keep everything together, but let go of any, with the full moon here, I think what it's saying is to release any of the guilt or pressure or doubt or fear that you have in regards to feeling so good, okay, and doing what you want. Like, don't feel guilty about it, and don't let other people rain on your parade. All right. So like say, oh yeah, I'm doing really good. And then they bring up something like another topic that brings you down. Like, don't let anybody do that to you as either. Okay. So this is just beautiful card. You've got the Fool, which is like that journey, and with the King of Wands. So some of you could be like with a business. Some of you could just be kind of really in on top of, I don't want to say in control, but like on top of everything in your family. You just, the King of Wands is a businessman. He knows how to get things done. He knows how to progress, and that's where you're at. So just keep going with this full moon energy and try to release any of that. The Knight of Swords is kind of like charges in, like it's a little bit chaotic sometimes. And just try to release any of the negative thoughts that are coming along with this journey that you're on. Okay, that was a sign of Scorpio. Okay, I'm getting Gemini next, so let's see. What do we have for a sign of Gemini for the full moon? I'm getting it's time to rise for you, okay? I kind of see you a little bit doubtful, a little bit like, kind of crawled, like crunched in a ball, okay? Because it's like, oh, there's 2 cards that popped out here. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. With this 5 of Pentacles, I was kind of feeling like you're in a ball, like you're left out, like, left out in the cold, trying to get yourself together, okay? And just keep pushing through, because, you know, with the September reading about 1 foot in and 1 foot out, I feel like a lot of you might have made the decision to finally leave a toxic situation. And with this full moon coming in, like, look at it. You go from the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, stable, long-term commitment, beautiful card, to the King of Cups. So again, a beautiful card, really powerful energy, really in charge energy of love, just love, love, love. And I feel like this is going to be for you, but you've got to get through this point. Okay. If you've just left somebody and made that decision to not deal with, not, you know, take any of this bullshit anymore that people are trying to treat you. Like, yes, it might be very confusing right now, and it might be very like, you can't go on, I don't know what to do, that type of energy. But that, like, left out in the cold type of energy with that 5 of Pentacles there, but it's coming. And just have faith and believe that your happiness is coming. You've got to go through the dark times in order to see the light. You really do, guys. And you know, I'm talking from experience, I've been there. But the happiness that's on the other side of getting out of that and not running back to your comfort zone of where you're in, you know, toxicity, basically, like, it's coming. So just keep going. Don't doubt yourself at this time. Use this full moon energy to just embrace the power, right? And just release anything. Write down everything that you want to release during this full moon. Bury it in the ground. Actually, no, I'm sorry, burn it. The full moon, you burn it, right? So write down everything that you want to release and let go of, and then just burn it for this full moon, okay? And let go of it. And then pray to your spirit guides to help you let go and release it as well, and get stronger day by day. Woo, okay. The full moon energy is great for that, is releasing, okay? And it's burning, you're like releasing it. It's like crying, right? Okay, let's see. All right, I'm getting Cancer. What message do we have for the sign of Cancer for the full moon? It's a beautiful day. I'm at the lake, guys. You might be able to see it in the windows, but beautiful. Birds are chirping. The sun is setting soon. It's gorgeous. Sign of Cancer. There we go, I think. All right, so the sign of Cancer, you've got the Queen of Swords, you've got the Sun, and then you have the 7 of Wands. So what I'm drawn to is that the Sun is between these 2 cards, right? The Queen of Swords, who is being, is kind of shining. She's got her sword there. It's kind of lighting up a little bit. And then you've got the 7 of Wands, where it's like protection. So right now you might be trapped in the middle, is what I'm getting a little bit. Trapped in the middle between something. Between somebody that might not be so nice, and then somebody that's being like very protective, maybe defensive. Or you might have 2 choices here. But I feel like you guys are the sun. You know, you have this ability to shine bright. You have this ability to love and to nurture other people. And I feel like you're being trapped here in the middle. That there's either a decision or something that you have to help here. Yeah. So, and, you know, over here is a woman, over here is a man. So this could be like between a best friend and like a partner, or it could be between a child and a mother, like a child and a mother. but I'm getting use this full moon energy to see the good in both, right? To see the good in both and to try to I'm not going to say make them come together, because that's definitely, I don't think that that's really going to happen, but maybe to make them see both sides of the story, okay, to make it a little bit more comfortable around each other. Again, this is a general reading. I feel like that's very specific, but I do see that here. So let me see if I could read this in a different way. So this could be, if it's not about people, this could be within yourself. And you could have the negative, right? It's like you want to shine like the sun, right? This is the energy that you want to portray. This is the energy that you want to be and that you are. But then these other things come creeping in, like the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So this could be negative thinking on your side, and this could be protective, defensive. So when somebody says that, I definitely feel this is defensive. So when somebody's saying something to you with this full moon energy, release the, when we get defensive, it's usually because we're hurt. So recognize the emotional triggers that are behind it. I did a video on emotional triggers if you want to check it out on this, under Real Talk, I think it is a playlist. So just realize that they're hitting an emotional trigger and that we need to know where that comes from. Okay, so that you can recognize it and not get so defensive, not take things so personal when that stuff comes through like that. Okay, so I'm just getting a very conflicted. I'm getting very torn between one thing and another during this full moon, and I think with the full moon is just it's wanting you to be aware of everything that's happening around. And the pull between the two and how it's affecting you and how you can go forward with it. Okay. Little steps to change. Awareness, though. It's really awareness. Once you get the awareness of why the negative thoughts are there or why you feel defensive, then it's going to make more sense, and it's going to be easier to not react in that way. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm getting the sign of Aries next. Sign of Aries for the full moon. What messages do we have? One more card, please. There it is. All right, guys. So the first card that you had come out is the moon. Okay. So there's some secrets that might be revealed during this full moon. There might be... I don't know, let me continue here. 5 of Swords and Page of Swords. So, not really that great energy here. But what's going to happen is, like, I feel like it's all within you, okay? I feel like it's time to recognize the stuff that you don't like about yourself, the stuff that you don't feel good about. Maybe you've lied in the past. Maybe you're not telling the full truth. Maybe you're not expressing yourself the way that you truly want to express yourself. Okay, it doesn't mean that you're lying, but maybe there's stuff that you're hiding that you're not willing to kind of bring out into the world. And I'm getting like the 5 of Swords, maybe because you've been hurt before. Trying to get it focused. Oh, there we go. So maybe because you've been hurt before that you don't let I'm getting like your potential. And Page of Swords. Like I feel like, things that you want are delayed because you're not going after them, because you're not showing yourself. You're not showing everything that you can do because either people have made you think less of yourself, or you're scared of failing. But I'm getting that you're hiding something about yourself because you've been hurt in the past and you're being like protective of it. At this point with this full moon, it's time to release that. Okay. It's, you know, with the full moon, we use this energy to release our fears. We release our doubt. And, you know, there's something that you're hiding. So once you can acknowledge that you're not really giving it your all, you're really not putting all of you out there, then you can start, and I'm getting it's because you're worried about what people are going to say or people are going to think, or that you're going to get hurt again. So once you overcome that fear of getting hurt, because I always say, like, well, you gotten through it the first time, right? So you'll get through it the next if it happens, but you're wiser and you're stronger this time. So it's going to be easier. So don't let the fear of being hurt in the past stop you from going after what you want now. Okay. And that's what that full moon energy is about, is like things are coming out, right? So you've got the full moon on, you got the moon card on the full moon. So that's definitely, show more of yourself, show what you're hiding from people. Because look at how beautiful, I love this moon card. It's so beautiful. So you're not letting people see your true beauty. Okay. That was a sign of Aries. All right, let's see what's next. Aquarius, okay. What message do we have for the sign of Aquarius for the full moon? All right, let's see, full moon. There we go. Take that. Oh, you got the Two of Cups reversed. Let's see. I don't know how that card got reversed, so let's see. So you've got the Hierophant. Okay, so this is to Aquarius, and you got the Two of Cups reversed, along with the Magician. Okay. So let's see. So I'm getting here. I'm getting here that you have the power to manifest what you want. Okay, I'm going to have to clarify this Two of Cups reversed, though. Why is the Two of Cups reversed here? You might have been getting out of a relationship, you know, because maybe you want better. Maybe you're seeking higher guidance. Maybe you're, yeah, Five of Cups. So you're focusing, maybe you have regret about past relationships. And you're kind of thinking about it. You're realizing you might have been seeking like guidance. This might be, or this could be a relationship. So some of your marriages might be falling apart here, but you have the ability to bring it back together. Okay, to start fresh. With the Hierophant here, you know, this is about commitment. It's also about seeking guidance from somebody that's higher, that knows more, right? A priest, a teacher, a psychiatrist, whatever it is for you, coach, something like that, where, you know, you need more information. You need more information before you can really truly make a decision, is also what I'm getting here. And you're kind of only looking at what went wrong rather than what went right. All right. And with the Magician here, you have that you can manifest. You can create anything that you want at this point. Okay. With that Two of Cups reversed, you know, upright, let me say upright, this is about like partnerships coming together. But I'm getting with the reverse, like it might be stuck. You might be stuck in something and it's time to kind of seek more knowledge. It's seek help. Okay. Because, you know, I don't like this energy that I see with this face here. There might be too much going on. You might need to ask for help. You might need to really kind of, I don't know, take account of everything that's going on with you and in your life and see what you can let go of in order to get time back for yourself. But it might be time to seek more knowledge in order to get what you want, okay? So with this full moon, I would definitely, you know, pray to your spirit guides before you go to bed, ask them for help, ask the angels for help. Once we ask for help, they can start to help us. But until we ask for help and literally say, I ask you, can you please help me with this? They cannot intervene. But once we do, then they can help us. All right. You're not going to hear them, but things will start to look brighter. Things will start to feel better. And then you can move on. Okay. Okay. Okay, so next is Capricorn. What message do we have for Capricorn for the full moon? Okay, sign of Capricorn. So the first card you have is the Knight of Wands, okay? And then you have the Four of Wands. And then you have the Hermit card. All right. So to me, the Knight of Wands is about taking action. The Four of Wands in this deck for me is about communication. It's about reconciliation, but definitely about talking and communicating. Okay, so you can see because they're like kind of on the horse, they're talking about things. So what I'm getting here, and with the Hermit, so what I'm getting for the full moon for you guys is to really kind of take action, to communicate better, and also to know what your needs and wants are, right? What your boundaries are. What are your I want to say, like, requirements, or what do you really want or need out of life, out of the situation, out of a relationship, however that resonates with you, because again, these are general, but what do you need to communicate a little bit more with? And you really kind of need to go within and to sit with this during this full moon, and I'm getting to kind of look at your life, see what you're not liking about it, and to really go within to see what can you change. What is really not suiting you at this point? What is making you feel the worst? What is holding you down? Okay. Is it money? Is it career? Is it family? Is it relationship? What is it that's kind of really, you're not where you want to be? Because I feel like you're where you want to be in a lot of parts of your life, but in certain parts you're not. And with this full moon energy where it's taking control of your life and making those changes, it's like, let's get it right. You know, let's get it all right. So go within, you know, with this Hermit energy here, go within to really kind of dive into the whole aspect of your life and what is no longer suiting you, what is making you feel that you're just not up to par, or that it's not where you want it to be, and to really start to communicate with yourself and to make those changes, right? To take the action to start to get there. And I always say, like, when I do a puzzle, like if I do like a maze or something, I always start at the end and then I work my way back so that I can see, because I don't like going in blind from the start and going this way and then, nope, that didn't work, let's go this way. That's how we have to live our lives. But what's the end result and where do I want to get to? And through my journey, I might take a wrong turn, but what I'll ask myself, is this guiding me closer to where I want to get, or is this distracting me and bringing me further away? All right. So every situation in your life, you can ask yourself that about, is this bringing me closer to where I want to be? And then take action with what you find out. Okay. So that is for the sign of Capricorn. Alrighty. Okay, I'm being drawn to Libra next. Libra. What message do we have for the sign of Libra? I'm getting, it's okay, guys. It's okay. I'm actually getting, it's okay, baby. It's okay. So maybe that will resonate with somebody. I'm getting that you can't see the big picture. I'm getting that you can't see what is really going on in a good way. Like something is really going on behind the scenes and you're blind to it, and you're, you know, sitting there thinking that all this bad stuff is happening, but in reality, it's not. Yeah. So the 9 of Swords. So it's like taking the break. You need a break from that negative mindset, the stuff that's holding you back, the doubt, the fear, all of it. Okay? It's time to sleep on it. It's time to just stop the nonsense and to really kind of just sit with what it is. All right? Because like I said, so you're in this energy here, right? Not thinking that anything is going your way. But once you go to sleep, it's like you have these dreams here of like the King of Wands and then the Magician. The King of Wands and the Magician, guys. Knowing how to get what they want. This is the business guy. This is the owner of all the businesses. This is that rich, you know, this is like Bill Gates, you know, like knows what to do to get what they want, knows how to put stuff together, strategies, analyzation, all of that stuff. And then you've got the Magician. It's like this is the logical mind and this is the spiritual mind I'm getting. So it's like they've got to come together. And when that happens, you can create anything that you want. You can get anything that you want. But you've got to let the energy of this go and feel and surrender and go with it. Just go with whatever's happening. Because again, like I said, I feel like there's so much stuff working behind the scenes at this point that you can't see it. You cannot see it. So with this full moon energy, use it to release the fear. Use it to release what you think is going on and just put your hands up. It's like, you know, that Carrie Underwood song where Jesus takes the wheel. You know, it's like, well, I can't do anything about it. So I'm just going to throw my hands up and do what I have to do and just trust that there's something good coming from this. And that's what the King of Wands and the Magician is. It's the something good that's coming from all the bad. Okay, so throw your hands up and trust in the universe that they have a plan for you and that it is in the works behind the scenes that you cannot see. It's time to release the fear and surrender and trust in the universe, in God, in the angels, in whoever you believe in. Just trust and surrender to them and let happen what's supposed to happen instead of trying to control it all so much. Ooh, and I just picked up the deck, and the bottom of the deck was Death. So this is your transformation. So there is a transformation going on here that you're not seeing, okay? So don't dwell in the bad things that are happening now, because transformation comes from darkness. Transformation comes from death. So do not dwell in the bad things that are happening, in the annoying, you know, things that are happening right now. And like, you know, so just don't dwell in those and just surrender and understand that there's a transformation happening, okay? Ooh, okay. Ooh, and you got the Unknown card. So you just can't see it. It's a crystal ball there, but you can't see what's in it. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm actually getting Pisces next. What message do we have for the sign of Pisces? I don't know, I kind of feel... I don't know how that... maybe you guys are supposed to get the Unknown card. I don't know, maybe I put that backwards, but you've got the Unknown card as well, so maybe that was meant for you. But I am seeing you guys swimming upstream, okay? So you might be going against the current right now, and things might not be going your way. Let's see. other cards for Pisces, please, for the full moon energy. Right there, we take that. Yeah. Ooh. This is beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so you've got the unknown card. So things might, like I said, not be going your way. You're kind of really scared of what's to come. Something might have happened. You do have also the Four of Pentacles here with trust. So you might not be very trusting of the situation, of a person, you know, general reading. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But definitely maybe something is unknown and maybe something is out of its ordinary and you're not used to it and you don't trust it, okay? But the two cards you also have is the Strength card and you also have the Sun card. So, you know, whatever's coming your way, I think it is going to be good. The Strength is just have patience, right? And just have trust in yourself that you can deal with whatever situation is coming. And then the Sun is like, I feel like just have love as well. Okay, so with this full moon energy is to release the trust, you know, the lack of trust that you have in a situation and to do it anyway, okay? To find the good in it, right? Obviously, if you don't trust it, I'm not saying do it, but I'm saying to not focus on the fear of the situation, but focus on what can come of the situation and what is good in the situation or person, okay? So this could be a person or a situation, however it resonates with you, but to not just let the fear overrule you. Okay, that's kind of, or control you, is what I'm getting here. So to release the trust, the lack of trust that you have in a person or a situation that is unfamiliar to you. Okay, have patience, go slow. Go slow, have patience, have strength, and I feel like it'll turn out positive one way or the other, right? So just release the lack of trust and don't let with the full moon, just don't let the lack of trust control the situation. Okay. So, sign of Pisces, let's see. All right, I'm getting Leo next. Sign of Leo. Sign of Leo. What message do we have for the sign of Leo? Oh, I feel like I have to take that card. I hear a baby crying. I don't even know where that's coming from. That must be next door. So, okay. Let's see. Sign of Leo. One more card, please. That's going to be it. Oh, okay. So, the sign of Leo here, you have the High Priestess. Okay, see the focus. I love that card. You have the Six of Wands and you have the Chariot. So with this full moon energy, I feel like there's a connection, right? So your intuition, this is high alert for you Leos. So use this full moon, dive into it, surround yourself with it, really. It's kind of let it come through your body. So with the High Priestess card here, you know, this is all about your intuition, connecting to the higher source. So meditate, 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 Reiki, all